Hello, today's daily reading comes from the book of the Apocrypha. We are reading from the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 5, and it reads as follows. Nevertheless, as concerning the signs, behold, the days will come, that they which dwell upon earth will be taken with great amazement, and the way of truth will be hidden, and the land will be barren of faith. But iniquity will be increased above that which now you see, or that you have heard long ago. And the land that you see now to have rule will be waste and untrodden, and men will see it desolate. But if the Most High grant you to live, you will see that which is after the third kingdom to be troubled. And the sun will suddenly shine out in the night, and the moon in the day, and blood will drop out of wood, and the stone will give his voice, and the peoples will be troubled, and their goings will be changed. And he will rule, whom those who dwell upon the earth look not for. And the fowls will take their flight away together. And the Sodomite sea will cast out fish and make a noise in the night which many have not known, but all will hear the voice thereof. There will be chaos also in many places, and the fire will be often sent out, and the wild beasts will change their places, and women will bring out monsters, and salt waters will be found in the sweet, and all friends will destroy one another. Then will wit hide itself, and understanding withdraw itself into its chamber, and it will be sought of many, and will not be found, and unrighteousness and inconsistency will be multiplied upon earth. One land also will ask another and say, is righteousness, is a man that does righteousness gone through yet? And it will say, no. And it will come to pass at that time that men will hope, but will not obtain. They will labor, but their ways will not prosper. To show you such signs I have leave. And if you will pray again and weep as now, and fast 7 days, you will hear yet greater things than these. Then I awaked, and an extreme trembling went through my body, and my mind was troubled so that it fainted. So the angel that was come to talk with me held me, comforted me, and set me up upon my feet. And in the second night it came to pass that Philiel, the captain of the people, came to me, saying, where have you been, and why is your countenance sad? Or do you not know that Israel is committed to you in the land of their captivity? Get up then and eat some bread, and forsake us not as the shepherd that leaves the hands of cruel wolves. Then I said to him, go your ways from me, and come not near me for 7 days, and then will you come to me. And he heard what I said and went from me. And so I fasted 7 days, mourning and weeping, like as Uriel the angel commanded me. After 7 days, so it was that the thoughts of my heart were very grievous to me again, and my soul recovered the spirit of understanding, and I began to speak words before the Most High again, and said, O Lord, that bear rule of all the woods of the earth, and of all the trees thereof, you have chosen you one vine, and of all the lands of the world you have chosen you one country, and all the flowers of the world you have chosen one lily, and of all the depths of the sea you have filled you one river, and of all built cities you have hallowed Zion to yourself. And of all the fowls that are created, you have named you one dove. And of all the cattle that are made, you have provided you one sheep. And among all the multitudes of people, you have gotten you one people. And to this people whom you loved, you gave a law that is approved of all. And now, O Lord, why have you given this one people over to many, and have dishonored the one root above others, and have scattered your only one among many? And they which did gainsay your promises have trodden them down that believed your covenants. If you do so much hate your people, they should be punished with your own hands. Now, when I had spoken these words, the angel that came to me the night before we was sent to me, and said to me, hear me, and I will instruct you. Listen to me, and I will tell you more. And I said, speak, my Lord. Then he said to me, you are sore troubled in mind for Israel's sake. Do you that people better than he that made them? And I said, no, Lord, but in great grief have I spoken, for my reins torment me every hour, while I labor to comprehend the way of the Most High, and to seek out part of his judgment. And he said to me, you cannot. And I said, why, Lord, or for what purpose was I born? Or why was not my mother's womb in my grave, that I might not have seen the travail of Jacob, and the wearisome toil of the stock of Israel. And he said to me, number me those who are not yet come, gather me together the drops that are scattered abroad, make me the flowers green again that are withered, open me the chambers that are closed, and bring me out the winds that in them are shut up, or show me the image of a voice, and when I will declare to you the travail that you ask to see. And I said, O Lord, that bear rule, who may know these things, but he that is not, his dwelling with men. As for me, I am unwise. How may I then speak of these things whereof you ask me? Then said he to me, just as you can do none of these things that I have spoken, or even so can you not find out any judgment, or the end of the love that I have promised to my people. And I said, but behold, O Lord, you have made the promise to those who be in the end. And what will they do that have been before us, or we that be now, or those who will come after us? And he said to me, I will liken my judgment to a ring, like as there is no slackness of those who are last, even so there is no swiftness of those who be first. So I answered and said, could you not make them to be at once that have been made, and that he be now, and that all are still to come, that you might show your judgment sooner? Then answered he me and said, the creature may not hasten above the Creator, neither may the world hold them at once that will be created therein. And I said, how have you said to your servant that you will surely make alive at once the creature that you have created? If therefore they will be alive at once, and the creature will sustain them, even so it might now also support them to be present at once. And he said to me, ask the womb of a woman, and say to her, if you bring out 10 children, why do you do it several times? Pray instead to bring out 10 children at once. And I said, she can't, but must do it by distance of time. Then said he to me, even so have I given the womb of the earth to those that be sown therein their several times. For like a young child may not bring out, neither she that is grown old bring out any more. Even so have I disposed the world which I created. And I asked and said, seeing you have now showed me the way, I will speak before you. Is our mother, or whom you have told me, still young, or does she now draw near to age? He answered me and said, ask a woman that bears children, and she will tell you. Say to her, why are not they whom you have now brought out like those that were before, but less of stature? And also she will answer you, they that be born in the strength of youth are of one fashion, and those who are born in the time of age when the womb fails are otherwise. Consider therefore you also how that you are less of stature than those that were before you. And so those who come after you less than you, as born of the creature which now begins to be old and is past the strength of youth. Then I said, Lord, I implore you, if I have found favor in your sight, show your servant by whom you visit your creature. Amen.